Hey YouTube, so this evening, well today in general, I was not planning on doing any vlogging whatsoever because I wanted to take a day off, relax, do a few gaming videos because I have kind of fallen behind on them. And I will be continuing with my daily vlogging and that in the course of the days to come. However, the reason for me doing this video this evening, there is currently a huge hashtag that is flowing around all over Twitter, all over Facebook, everywhere to do with social media at the moment, and it all comes down to all this violence that's taking place in the USA. My condolences and my heart is with those that have lost family members with all the violence that's been going on in America recently, especially the violence in Dallas. I saw it on the news, it's been widely broadcast here in the UK, and it's very saddening to see. Which kind of brings me on to this whole hashtag that's floating around on Twitter, and as I'm talking to you guys, I'm still getting messages sent from people from around the world because I asked them on Twitter what they thought about this whole hashtag saying Black Lives Matter. One of my most recent tweets, of course, wasn't planning on posting, but I just have to say this whole Black Lives Matter UK issue is out of control. Yes, people, instead of it just being Black Lives Matter, it's now Black Lives Matter UK. It's now reached our shores from across the pond. Please do not take that as me saying that it's a United States problem and it's not a UK problem. What I'm saying is this whole Black Lives Matter, I'm not against it, but I'm not entirely with it either. Okay? What I mean by that is, well, let me just ask you let me ask you a simple thing. How many of my viewers, or anyone that's viewing this video here on YouTube, how many of you have actually visited the website for Black Lives Matter, which is blacklivesmatter.com? Have you actually read the About section of it? No? Well, I have, and I've got it right here, right in front of me, as I'm talking to you guys, okay? Let's just, let me just read something to you that is on that website, okay? Which I really don't agree with. It's basically, they are literally putting propaganda into people's heads, okay? Into literally black people's heads, and that is where the racism is coming from. People are fueling this racism. Even the black people themselves are fueling racism. I am not a racist. I have nothing against black people, okay? Yes, I might be white. Yes, I can see I am white, but I have nothing against black people. In fact, I have quite a few black friends, and they have become some of the bestest friends I could ever ask for. But I just want to go over something. What I'm saying is, the whole Black Lives Matter website is fueling the racism that is going on, all these killings. It is absolutely stupid. Just let me read a few things out to you. Okay, this Black Lives Matter, they fight for, this is what it says on their website: how black poverty and genocide is a state violence. Okay? I'm not going to comment on it. I am just reading to you what it says on the website. How 2.8 million black people are locked in cages in this country is state violence. Okay. I will comment on that. And they're probably referring to black people in prison. There are plenty more white people in prison, just as many as black people in prison. Okay? It's not that any country is going against black people or going against white people, going against anyone of any race. If you have done something bad, you spend time in prison. That's how it works. There is no, oh, you're black, let's just shove you in there. Or you're white, let's shove you in there. Oh, look, you're Pakistani, let's grab you from there and chuck you in there with those people. It doesn't work like that. If you've done something wrong, you spend time in jail. That is how it works. Another thing they state on here, how black women bearing the burden of relentless assault on our children and our families is state violence. Again, I'm not going to comment because I find this utterly ridiculous on what I'm reading. How black, queer and trans folk bear a unique burden from a heterosexual society that disposes of us like garbage and simultaneously fetishizes, whatever, I can't pronounce that word, I apologise, us and profits off us, and that is state violence. You noticed how it's all state violence? Okay? Just, here's 3 more facts from this website, which I don't agree with. They are fueling racism within the black community. So let me just finish. How 500,000 black people in the US are undocumented immigrants and relegated to the shadows. Not being funny or anything, there's a lot of white people that are immigrants as well, not just blacks. Again, I'm actually sweating here because I don't usually do videos like this, but this whole topic is just blowing my mind. Listen to this one. How black girls are used as negotiating chips during time of conflict and war. Have you noticed how they put how black girls are used as negotiating chips? No. Anybody can be used as a negotiating chip. I know people that have been in the army. I know people that have fought in the army. And they have fought white man on white man. Yes, they have fought white man on black man. But it's just... everybody can be used in a negotiating chip. No one... unless you are full-on racist, then I can understand that. But I'm not being funny or anything. This entire website is fueling the racism. This is the final thing it says on the website. How black folks living with disabilities and different abilities bear the burden of state-sponsored Darwinian experiments that attempt to squeeze us into boxes of normality defined by white supremacy, and that is state violence. This entire website is saying that white men and white women are evil, that they have something against black people. They have nothing against black people. No one has anything against black people. People try to get on, but it's websites like this that is fueling the black communities to rally up against the white communities, and people wonder why the police are so on edge. If you think about it, it makes sense. I don't usually do videos like this, but you know what? This whole Black Lives Matter, it's really starting to get to me. It's been the conversation of talk in my local pub recently, even in my household, when I've just been watching the news footage of these killings and this hate, this violence, this racism that's going on in the communities today. If I have any black followers on my Twitter and I've said anything to offend you or anything accidentally that's offended you, I want you to please comment below and let me know, because this video was not made to offend anybody. This video was just purely to say that this entire Black Lives Matter is getting out of control. The more the black communities raise up and take notice of these propaganda websites, then the white men are going to defend themselves. They are going to stand up and they are going to be on edge. They don't want to fight with the black communities, but they're going to have to defend themselves some way, because it's like a magnet, you know. The more you push, yeah, you're gonna have this friction. Again, like I said, I did not make this video to offend anybody. I'm just saying that it's got a bit out of hand, and it'd be good to see a conversation unfold on this video. I'd like to speak with my black followers, or African American followers, anybody from any country, foreigners. You tell me what your thoughts are on this entire topic at the moment, and it'll be good. I will reply to every single comment that's posted. I'm going to stop this video here before I continue ranting, because I don't want to say something that's going to upset anybody. I'm not here to do that. I'm purely in the middle, and it's got out of hand, and I just want to know what everyone else's opinion is on it. So please leave your comments below. If you are new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Send me a message, leave me some comments, let me know what you think, and I'll reply back to you all. I'll see you all soon.